Now, the American Legion aspect. Let's talk a bit about that. It's different than Corey League or Little League in the fact that there is a connection with our soldiers.
Yes, American Legion Baseball was born out of men and women that came home from the World Wars, and I believe, and just talking to some of the Legionnaires, that they wanted to get involved in youth activities. Not only do they do baseball, and that's their biggest thing, but they do a thing called Boys State, where they send kids up to sit in local legislation. They do trap shooting and skeet shooting, but they're really well known for the baseball part of it. And I think what they wanted to do was bring a sense of what they achieved through a military life, and that is working together, honing individual skills to become a team aspect, learning to fight against competition, and all those things really fit into a baseball situation. And through that, American Legion Post throughout America started sponsoring Legion baseball teams. And the real emphasis really wasn't on creating professional baseball players, going to college. It was basically to create a community-based program in which kids in the community, sponsored by a local Legion Post, and that was probably the center hub of most communities, got a chance to compete and learn some aspects about life. It's an artificial world on a baseball field. Just like yesterday, every boy had to compete at their individual level, but they had to compete as a team. And then when they lost, they had to look each other in the face, and they had to be accountable at that moment for what they did and didn't do, or what they didn't put forth possibly in that game. And there's no other youth sport really at that level that brings kids to that ultimate awareness of what they've done. These are memories they're going to have their whole life. Whether it be good or bad, the choices they made, the decisions they made are ultimately accountable to one another. And that's directly in line with our military. These guys who go to war, they have to have each other's back, but they have to be personally accountable to one another through the grit and the grind and the whole process. And that's how baseball spun out of the military life.